move! What is up, shredders, and welcome back. James Mel here. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope you are warmed up and ready for this lesson because today we are going to be tackling a legato lick in the key of A minor. If you don't know what legato is, legato essentially means tied together. It means playing something in a smooth manner and not leaving any space from one note to the next. I'm going to be showing you tips on how to practice legato. I'm going to be breaking it down. I will have tabs in this video, so let's get right on into it and let's get rocking. Legato, where do we even start? How are we going to pick less and be playing in a smooth manner with all these notes just flying all over the place? Hammer on and pull offs, that is the key. We need a very well-developed hammer-on and pull-off technique, and this is developed over time. It doesn't happen overnight. This is something you're going to want to take your time with, practice it slowly, practice position by position. Don't take this entire lick and try to practice it all at once. Break it down to either 3 to 6 note increments. And what I mean by that is this. Follow the tabs below. So basically what I just did right there, was a hammer-on and pull-off technique, right? So while I'm fretting, I am keeping pressure on each individual finger. So even though I'm playing this pinky note right here, I still have pressure with my ring finger because I'm going to be pulling that off. It's best to practice this with a clean sound. You don't want a lot of distortion going on because you want to make sure that you're getting clear, concise notes and you're being accurate. And then you can move on to the next position. And so on. Fantastic job completing the run on the E string. Now we're going to be doing our legato and hammer-on and pull-off technique, moving up the neck. As we break down this lesson and our legato technique, it's very important that we're able to move from string to string in a fluid and smooth manner. Below is going to be an example of how we can practice this. We're going to be only plucking the very first note of each string, and we're going to be starting on the B string and ending on the G string. Check this out. Notice when I'm going up from B to G, I pluck the first note. Now I pluck the G string. Now if I'm going down from G to B, I pluck the first note. Then I pluck the next note on the first note on the B string. Take your time learning this. Be disciplined. You will get it. Make it fun. It'll be awesome. Let's move on to the next part. As we work our way to the end of this lesson, we're going to be moving from the G string all the way up to the E string, but don't get discouraged. We're about to face some major stretches here. Okay? They will come. Take your time. Play clean. Play slow. We're not looking for speed right now. We're looking for good notes and good transitions from string to string. Remember to pluck the first note of each string and to take your time getting clean pull-offs here. Follow the tabs below. Let's try that again. So notice we have this stretch that goes from 7, 5 to 3. The best fingering to use for that would be your pinky on the 7th, your middle on the 5th, and your pointer on the 3rd finger. It's time to play this sucker up to speed. Are you ready? I think you're ready. Let's do it. We're going to be starting off at 130 beats per minute. our speed increases here, I just like to point out that for each position change, you don't necessarily have to pluck the first note. If you've developed enough hammer-on and pull-off strength in your fingers, you can actually get away without even plucking that first note. So what I mean is this. And you can practice that. Try to do it with only picking the very first note of the line. Okay? But remember, you do have to pick the first note for string changes. 170 beats per minute. $218 beats per minute. So I hope this lesson has been informative. I hope you've had fun. I hope you learned something. You know, the real key to this is to break it down into those 3-note patterns and practice them individually until you get them down. And then practice 2 of them until you get both of those down. And then practice 3 at once. And then 4 at once. And then the whole entire thing, right? And you can do this with any of the scales that you know, any of the modes. It's a lot of fun just to connect notes all across the fretboard with hammer-on pull-off and legato technique. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. All the best. Keep rocking, shredders. Till next time.